Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. On that note, we do also have a new channel member, so welcome Jonas. I have now added you to the board, so you are on there as well. Right, now, in our last episode we went out for our explore, we meandered about, which is why I still actually have the jetpack instead of the hover pack equipped. But we are still waiting for some of, I say some, we're still waiting for basically everything to finish getting made. Now, one of the bits that we are going to want to do is we're going to want to take these AI limiters, because we can make the homing rifle ammo now, which is, oh no, that's the high-speed connectors we need, not the AI limiters. Okay, that's fine, because the high-speed connectors are actually all the way up here, which is going to be easier for us to, I say easier for us to get out. They're like here, and we don't have spares. Why do we not have spares? Why do we not have spares? Have we... Okay. Oh, because we're now syncing the spare supercomputers. Okay. How many of these do we need a minute then? So 5.65, so that's just over 11 a minute. Oh, we've got a... Why have we got amber lights? What are you waiting on? Silica. Oh yeah, because we are not producing enough silica. Oh, sorry moth. Okay. Okay, because that needs a ton of silica going that way as well. Ah, because this is basically being fed with only... Right, okay, we're not sinking any of that, are we? No, so that is actually all going straight in there. You guys are all basically working at 100%? No, not quite. Okay, so we're not quite at full capacity then. So, what have we got here? We've got Mark 5. Mark 5, Mark 5. Okay, so we're now bringing it in then. But we're splitting it here. You guys aren't quite getting enough either. Okay. Now, is that because, and this was something that we were looking at, is that because this thing is emptying out before the... Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Look, that's just emptying out. That large truck we've got is not bringing enough in. So, how do we fix that? Well, the way we fix that is, I think, we just run a whacking great belt. I genuinely think that's our best way of fixing that. So, let's have a look. If we bring this out here, like so... I genuinely think that's going to be the solution. So let's get on and run that then, shall we? Got to cross this belt here. Yeah, because look, it's coming in with some now, but it's not... We need to keep this going. So we're just going to burn a ton of our aluminium. To run a stonking great belt all the way down there. Because that's the thing. Trucks and stuff are fun. But the belts are just more reliable. Like, this is a long belt. It's way longer than we'd normally need to worry about building. But, you know, it just... To quote Todd Howard, it just works. So yeah, we're just going to basically run this over. kind of hope that the aluminium that I've got lasts, which I'm not convinced it will, but it should hopefully be uploading all the time. Here we go, coming over. Got a load of stink rocks, which we could clear actually while we're here. Where are we? There we go. May as well. Get rid of that one. Oh, I think I fell short there. And that one. And that one. And this large one here. Right. There we go. That should clear a load up. Cool. Right. We're just going to keep running this along here like so. Okay, what are we up to? We're up to 96. That's the thing. This is a lot of aluminium sheets we're using. And we are nearly there now. But of course, now we've got stuff in the way. There we go. That's that dealt with. Okay, so now we've got to wait for the aluminium to fill back in for a bit. So let's clear some foliage. Just so we can run it nicely. Cool. So we're up to 13. Can't quite get here yet. Unauthorized hostility? Where have I got hostilities from? I was going to say they can't be much. Oh, hello, you guys. Okay. Nice. And there's a Mercer there. Not going to object to that. Oh, more hostiles. Ow! There we go. Right, okay. How are we doing now? Cool. So now we can come there and we can feed it in here in a moment. There we go. So that's now going to start feeding out there quite nicely. How much are you actually making? What tier are you? You're a tier 2. We can fix that, can't we? I'm missing the turbo motors. Did we not put turbo motors in the... We apparently didn't. Okay. Fine, we'll have to try and fix that then. But that's at least going to start filling that out. I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much holding it steady. I mean, the fun bit with us now is we can run on this all the way home, which would be a faster way back. There we go. Alright, so now we've got all this quartz coming through, which is going to be more consistent, because then we've not got to worry about the truck having too slow a turnaround time. Like, it'd have been better if it hadn't been running exactly over its own tail, and then we could have had probably those 2 trucks running backwards and forwards. But this at least then does mean that we're going to be able to keep that flow up. Because, yeah, that's going to start running out, but this is going to start filling it as well, which should then hold it steady. There we go. Cool. So now we've got a steady line there, but I do want to double check about the turbo motors, because I really thought we had those on the extraction, or the thingy line, whatever they're called. Where are they? There they are. Ah, we don't. Okay, alright. Well, that's fine. We can sort that then. Dimensional depot. Yes, please. And yes, please. Cool. Fine. Because we are going to want turbo motors up there. That's the bit with it. Right. You guys are not working at 100 speed. Oh, because you're missing the radio control units. Because they were missing the aluminium. Right. Hopefully that's going to catch itself back up then. How fast are you guys working now? 100. 100. Okay, you guys are now up to spec by the looks, so I think that is just going to take its time to reload the manifold on this. God, words are escaping me this evening. Okay, so that's that then all sorted out. Does mean I'm going to want to grab a few of these off the line. Because I don't know you've started putting any in there yet. Nope. Right. And then I think I need one more. And then we can upgrade all of the the quartz nodes at the other end. We can get those upgraded, which will be good. Okay. I can upload these. Yeah, the high-speed connectors I really thought we'd have more of. Yes, that was it, because we're... My brain is slowly catching up. I'm just bouncing from pillar to post at the moment. Right, yes, because we want to make sure these guys are all running, which means they need all of their quartz, which it looks like they have now got by having that constant flow, which then means they are then feeding that all over here, which I'm hoping means these guys are going to get manifolded back out. Right, your manifold is full. This one looks like it is filling as well, which is good. Yeah, because if that gets to 50, that means we're absolutely... Yeah, so that is now increasing. Fine. So you should be at 100%. You are at 60. You should be building. Yeah, so you guys should start building up. Okay, that's fine. These guys are all full now. Okay, I'm hoping we'll start to see that increase. But like I say, I'm going to head back so we can upgrade the... there we go, yeah, so that's now filling. Yeah, I'm going to head back so we can upgrade the quartz. Where's my tractor? I'd be better off with my tractor. That's around the other side, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll head back. I'll meet you guys over there when we get back so we can upgrade those to tier 3 miners. God, you're only tier 2 as well. And then we can... yeah, have all that extra quartz flowing through should we need it, which will be good. Right, aha, there's my tractor. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys when we're over there. Okay, so here we are, we're back. So that's now pretty empty. Right. Oh, I need the 3 miners, don't I? That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Right, yes. I do want to try and automate these things because they'll just be useful to have in the dimensional depot. Right. There's that. You need those back in. There we go. And give you a Mark 5 belt. Cool. So that should set that all up. Have I got any of that raw quartz on me? No, that looks like that was all feeding out, which is good. Cool. That's fine. And then this one we can upgrade as well. There we go. So we need one... Oh, I did take it down. Okay, so we need the one equipment workshop. So we can make one of these. Cool. And then upgrade that. Then put yours back in. Though to be fair, we could probably take one power shard. You know, ooh, okay. We can't max that. 780 is as high as we can go. Okay. Because we physically can't go that fast. I'm sure 780 is as much as a Mark 5 can do. Yeah. Well, that must be a pure node then, yeah. So that's going to max out. Fine. And then that needs to be Mark 5. Okay. I mean, that means that's entirely unnecessary. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Right, cool. So that's that then done and dusted. Let's send the power shards back, because we don't need them anymore. So I may as well get them out of my inventory. Okay. And then we're going to head home. What is that? Oh, weird thing. Okay. That was one of those plants then. Right, yeah, we'll head back. I will meet you when we are back there, and we're just going to have a quick check on how everything else is flowing. Okay, so here we are. We're back. Just heading up now to try and see how it all looks. Okay, that's... Is that iron? That looks like iron, doesn't it? Yeah, iron ingot. Okay, that's fine. So we've got a load of iron being smelted there. Right, how are we now looking with the silica up here? Okay, that's good. That line looks now stuffed. Excellent. So that means we've absolutely got enough silica coming... Or, yeah, silica... Or raw quartz coming in for us to make the silica out of. How is this manifold going? Yes, that's still climbing. That's fine. But that should hopefully mean that everything else is then going to start filtering through. So, in preparation for that, what I'm going to do is we're going to come and get a few bits here. Now, if we transport, drone port, surface is too uneven, and apparently I'm missing the high-speed connectors. Okay. I mean, to be fair, if we're needing that for things, that means I'm going to want to put the dimensional depot on there. So we can start feeding some in there. Alright, so if you're not going to let me do that, where can we get some out over here? We could get some out over here. And over here is actually closer to where the fuel is. So if we were to put you here... Yeah, like that's at least saying it's the right... Yeah, it's not uneven, so we could do that. Now we just got to wait for all of this to catch back up again. That's the bit with it, right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Right, there's all the ones we need for a drone port. So we can go and get that out now. And we will need a second one. Okay, and then... Not the pole, the belt. It's going to come up like that. And then down like that. Cool. Power it from there. Right, this is high-speed connector, isn't it? So high-speed connectors out. And then we're going to need to get fuel over here for it. So that's fine. Right, where have you guys got that over there? Right, that's over like that. So, because we're not going to want drones flying through this, we're going to have to bring this all the way around. Which, you know, is doable. Right, let's just make sure that that lines up nicely. Tuck it in. Then you're going to come around here. And go in there. Cool. So that's then going to pass the fuel around for it. It's then got power. It will just need... arguably a drone from the other side. So I don't think we'll put one on this port. I think we'll put one over there, because that's where we're going to need it, over at the gunpowder port. Right, okay. This one here needs to become a smart splitter, and that needs to be any, and that needs to be overflow, so we can concentrate on getting the supercomputers made, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And then now we should hopefully be producing more than these guys need, because they need basically 11 a minute. And when these guys have got themselves caught up, they're going to be making 12 a minute. Oh, that is only just over though, isn't it? Maybe we stop sinking supercomputers. Because, yeah, we're going to want those to back up. Which they already are. Lovely. Okay. Fine. Okay, alright. Yeah, can we improve those high-speed connectors any what? Don't know that we can, because I think right now we're going to be dependent on that silicon. And it's like there's no point overflowing over here, because that's exactly what this system is doing with that box there. Though, if this is getting backed up, which it is, that does suggest that we could do some overclocking for these ones. I just haven't got the maths to work out how much to overclock them by. Where are we? Oh, no, we haven't got any high-speed connectors there. Where are the power shards? There they are. So, like, if we were to do that, like, we just have to wait and watch for a little bit and see what it does. We do that. So they are now going to output a bit more. We'll just have to see what that does to this bit over here. Yeah, that is still climbing actually. Even with those 4 overclocked. Okay. Okay. I mean, let's do the same over here then. And I know I could copy and paste the settings across. The reason I'm not is because if you do that, it will pick up the raw quartz out of the machines, which I don't really want to do because it considers it changing the recipe. Okay. Right, so you're now going. So how are we looking now? Yeah, that looks like that is just maybe slightly dropping. Yeah, that looks like that's just about not keeping up. But, you know, arguably when this one down here is filled up... Wow, you're still not getting enough raw quartz. Okay. Where is all of that going off to? You're coming over here for the crystal oscillators, aren't you? Yeah. That's what's going on with these guys. Yeah, so you're making all the crystal oscillators. I love how I've just done a loop there. Which means arguably when that all gets backed up, that will fill itself out. Where are those crystal oscillators? Oh, they're coming up here, aren't they, for these? Okay. Got just so many interconnected things. Don't you love Satisfactory? I would love to know in the comments below, what is the most complicated chain that, you know, you guys have pulled together for this? I'd love to know that. Okay, so we can't quite keep that up. So let's take that out and see what that does. Right, they definitely look like they're running at full speed now. Is that... That looks like that is just about remaining stable, maybe climbing up. Okay, so that seems like a decent rate that we can maintain then. So now we've got all of this going on. That's full. That's now climbing, which is good. And that one's also full. Okay, so now we are... Hang on, is that all of them? Oh wow, okay, so that is now all of them absolutely full. So that line should start backing up. Yeah, that's now backed up. Yeah, that is now starting to back up. Okay. That's not the end of the world, because it means that we can overclock these slightly as well to hopefully get a little bit more out of them. So, if we do that, we'll see how much that does. That gives us another 1.5 a minute, which will help out a little bit. But yeah, it means that silicon line is now getting backed up. This one's not overclocked yet. Right, now it is. So you're now going to start producing slightly faster. But that silicon line is still backed up. And you are already back to being full. Okay, alright. That suggests we can afford to do the same with this one. So we'll turn that one up. And you know, let's just turn this one up as well. We'll see how that handles it, because we'll have to wait that to see what it does for a little bit, because they do all fill up in that container there. But that's hopefully going to speed some of this up, as long as all the quick wire can keep up. Although we were sinking the spare quick wire, so in theory we'll just reduce how much we're sinking, which is, you know, not too much of an issue. But that's hopefully going to start feeding that going a bit faster. Okay, so then we'll need to make the gunpowder, or the drone port over there at the companion bit, so we can then start making the smart ammo and just letting that be automated. Oh wow, the turbo motors are catching up. Oh cool. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on those control units, which are coming in from down here. What are you waiting on? Circuit boards. Why have circuit boards stopped? Like, genuinely, why have the circuit boards stopped? I thought we were doing alright with circuit boards. Okay. Okay. I mean, the circuit boards look like they're running. All that silica is full. So... computers are all running at full speed. Almost. This one's not full, but... okay. Is that just because we were syncing supercomputers? I don't know. Right, so we're not syncing any normal computers. Oh wow, we have been burning through that backlog by the looks. Okay. Okay, we'll have to wait and see how all of that unfolds, but that looks like it's behaving. Our limiters and stuff coming up here. That supercomputer facility is going to back up soon. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind us backing up on stuff like that. We seem to be doing alright with tickets. These things are now flowing. And they don't seem to be slowing down. No, that looks all good there. Okay. So I'm going to wrap up here, and next episode we'll hopefully finish off our smart gunpowder, but I'm going to, like I say, wrap up here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members, your support is very much appreciated, and please don't forget that as a supporter, you do get access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, as well as early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.